Hey, sports porchers, it's your hockey Jesus, and I'm here live from PPG Arena, but I have some bad news tonight. The Pittsburgh Penguins continue their losing streak, lose two in a row, lose 5-1 tonight to the Buffalo Sabres. As you can tell, I was at the game tonight. Oh, my goodness. I don't even know where to begin with this game, but let me try. First period was absolutely just a great period. 1-1 at the end of the first period. Two shorties. And I tell you what, when Russ scored that shorty, I was like feeling pretty good about life. Everything looked like it was going to be on pace for, a really good game. And then the second period happened. I don't even know. Like the second period to me was an unbelievable period just because I mean, I had to go back. So I'm at the game. They didn't show the replay live. So I'm looking at my phone and I see what Geno did because it's like nobody really knew what the hell happened. And, you look at the replay from the one angle, it looked like he whacked him as hard as he could across the head. And then the other angle looked like maybe he lightly tapped him twice. So I don't know. It definitely deserved the major. You can't whack somebody in the head with a stick. I'm a big proponent of that's just terrible. So I get it. I understand the 5-minute major, and I don't know about the game misconduct, but okay, let's just go with that. Okay. That being said, the Penguins were doing a great job killing that 5-on-5, and then I don't even know how to say this, but like literally out of nowhere, it was like people were getting pulled down. They run into the goalie, and it's just like the running into the goalie. I've talked about this before. Goalie interference to me is an absolute enigma. Like nobody can tell me what goalie interference is, but I can tell you for a fact that I called it. I said there are no way they're going to pull that back because the refs have too much pride in themselves. What happens is the refs just when they call something, they'll find anything they can to basically say, nah, he got pushed into the goalie. And I mean, Sheloff clearly could not play that puck when it happened. And so, they give him the goal, and then it's 5-on-3, which is another crazy thing, right? So they kill off the 5-on-3, and then they give Buffalo another penalty. Okay, so the other penalty's expiring, and they score with the goalie pulled. And that was the weirdest thing because then it's like, okay, so now they're down 3-1, and then the Penguins get to go on a power play. Their power play is garbage without Sid. I'm just going to say it like it is. Without Sidney Crosby on the power play tonight, it's just not going to work. I don't care who they put out there. I wish they would put Ben Kindle out on that first power play, but they didn't tonight. I don't know that it would have made any difference. Let's face it. Buffalo's penalty kill is like third or fourth in the NHL, and they showed it tonight. They're very aggressive on the power play, caused the Penguins a lot of problems. And, I think the Penguins had, they were 0 for 4 on the power play. I didn't look, but I think it's something like that because they had 25 minutes of penalties and Geno had 17 of them. So, so that's 8 minutes. So, 4 power plays tonight. 0 for 4 on the power play. One of them was shortened because of all the bullshit that was going on with the Geno penalty. The Geno penalty just ruined everything, to be completely honest. Although it did fire up the crowd. I wish I would have recorded it because I said this crowd's going to go absolutely apeshit when they don't call that goalie interference. I just knew it was going to happen. I just watched too many games, and sure enough, that's exactly what happened. And honestly, after the second period, the game was kind of over. But the one good thing is, I did catch a cookie. And that sounds stupid, right? But if you've been to Pittsburgh Penguins games, they drop all this stuff from the rafters. They drop these stupid cowboy hats and Eaton Park cookies. And one fell right on my lap. I wish I would have kept the parachute that it falls in. That would have been a good memento. But I gave it to the teenager sitting next to us because, it was kind of like one of those, you don't want to take cookies away from teenagers situations. So I was able to do that. That was fun. But other than that, the Pittsburgh Penguins tonight, they got to get it together. The good thing is they get to play against the Philadelphia Flyers on Saturday. So I don't know. Maybe they'll get it together. Maybe they won't. I think they will. Honestly, the Buffalo Sabres, the fans here tonight that were from Buffalo, kudos to them. They were cordial. They weren't belligerent like they were when I was up in I was up at the first Winter Classic up in Buffalo at Raymond James Stadium, and I tell you what, they were assholes up there. But tonight they were good fans. They're really happy about their team. They're psyched that they're going to the playoffs. I guess I'm psyched for them. I don't know if Luukkonen is the goalie that's going to take them to the promised land, but I was here with a coworker tonight, and he actually thinks they can do it. So I don't know. I'm on the fence about Buffalo, but I can tell you what, that's one of the hardest fought games that the Buffalo's played against us in a long while. I think they remembered that game right before the Olympics when we kicked their ass. So kudos to Buffalo for bouncing back. They've played well since the Olympics, but Pittsburgh Penguins got to get it together. We'll see what happens at the trade deadline. I told you Teddy Blueger could be in the mix, and sure enough, I heard it today again from Mark Madden. He's a reputable source. So if you don't like me, Mark Madden said it. So suck it, I guess. That's about it, TD. I think that's all I got here from PPG Arena. So cue music, and I guess I'll be back here tomorrow on Saturday. So, well, tomorrow's not Saturday. Tomorrow's Friday. Got to go to work. Boo. So that's it for me. I'm cutting out. All you sports porchers, I'm your hockey Jesus. So if you like what you're hearing, smash that subscribe button right now, this very second. Do it. Don't wait. I'll be back Saturday. So until then, hey, let's go Pens.